Hey, you, my dude. Appreciate you.
So what strategy you doing today?
We are playing a Thor deck.
Oh,
You know who Thor is?
He's basically a god.
He's a god of thunder.
He's the god of thunder.
You know what his weapon is? The hammer. Yeah, he puts Mjolnir the hammer into your deck.
Wait a second. Is Thor and the hammer separate or are they together?
Well, he puts the hammer into your deck and then you gotta draw it.
Put the hammer into your deck and then you have to draw it.
Cribs and Mitten, thank you for the 7 months. Appreciate it.
But what if you get the hammer?
And see, this guy's kinda like Thor. This is BoJack Norseman.
BoJack Norseman.
Yep. He's got a hammer as well.
And Spider Ham?
Why is Thor crying?
Why is Thor? You know, like...
Man, that Darkhawk just went through some stuff, chat.
Did one of your cards turn the other card into a pig?
It did turn the other card into a pig, yeah.
So it's useful for some rounds, right?
Yep.
So it kind of helps you.
It is very helpful for us.
What's that on? What?
So Quake here is gonna flip this into the center and eat their 3-drop, which is insane. Quake is such an underutilized card gamer. She's so good. This might be an upgrade for them.
Oh no! I think they're playing a rock deck, maybe.
They are playing a rock deck. Yep. They put some rocks in the deck.
It's the multiple cards probably get.
Someone asked if I used to have hair like Jacob. No. The curls skipped a generation.
You know, generation. Skip a generation later. Oh look, I got you.
You do have the curliest of hair. I think that's a Cassandra Nova, by the way. I'm very into something.
It's me.
I am Iron Man.
Alright, my kingdom for a Shadow King, huh?
Shadow King? What's so good about Shadow King?
Shadow King gets rid of all bonuses
All
on
systems
cards.
go.
And these cards over here have a lot of bonuses on them.
Why the trash? Why the left one has like some color on the other opponent? Why?
Thor is blanked because they have a copycat.
Oh jeez. Both of you could lose a lot of health.
Yeah, the final score here is 8. I think we just leave, gamers, huh? This feels like a Shang snap.
What's a sex stab?
Shang snap. It
What?
means my opponent has a card called Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. Okay. What does Shang-Chi do?
He blows up a card that has a lot of points. Send it. Mystique copycat.
But what with the
The Mystique copycat. Can I stay here? Do I just do this?
What about... Wait, you have a hammer. You have a hammer. Hey, Daddy, you got a hammer.
We did right. So the problem is the Shang-Chi. If I use the hammer to make BoJack Norseman bigger, their Shang-Chi card could knock him over.
But is it possible you could knock down the Shang-Chi?
I think I do this. I think I expect them to only play 2 cards and one of them is Shang is why they're snapping.
What would that snapping do?
Jeff mid. I don't think they're usually a Jeff deck. That's an Iron Man, and this is a Shang-Chi.
Why weren't the cards? Yeah, the card looks like it could be.
You snapped me on that, gamer? Excuse me?
What do you mean snapped?
Snapped means they raised the stakes, like they were betting they were going to win, but it was a bluff. They didn't have anything. That was a bluff. That was a I have a Shang bluff.
Why did they did a bluff?
They wanted to chase us out.
As they realized.
They snapped dead to known information. They didn't know we had the White Widow. Oh yeah, they knew they were dead to the hammer though. That was 100% a bluff, chat. They thought they were.
Thought we were.
They were representing Shang.
Wait. big all win, but
No, I don't think they thought they were gonna win. I think they were hoping to chase us out.
Because they were chasing us out of the game.
They wanted to make us retreat rather than see the end.
But as we realized,
We're not a coward, Jacob.
yeah, and as we realized, he didn't have good cards.
Isn't sus.
Wait. The primary isn't sus. Okay, now that's
Pixel.
totally sus.
Pixel Groot Avatar feels a little sus.
Totally not sus.
Do I want an extra White Widow? I don't think so. I think we'll save Nico for after we play the wolf to jump him around.
Why you don't want to?
Manimal attack. Thank you for the quarter of a year. Welcome back.
So you don't want an extra card? The extra cards are good, right?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It's pretty good. Do we do this, gamers? I think we do this.
Oh deal. What does so that card adds a guy who just makes things hard for the other
Clutters up their board. Yep.
But that guy.
With the werewolf, with the Jane Foster draw, do I wolf this turn or do I Thor this turn so that way I can Jane on 5 if I draw Bill? I think it's just wolf this turn.
What is a Bill? What does Bill do?
Bill is BoJack Horseman.
What does BoJack Horseman do? That's my big question.
Puts a hammer in your deck. Stormbreaker. Winning the Hulk Buster 50-50 is very good for us here. Wolverine going center I think is actually good because it means they can't kill Deadpool and what's it called now?
Whoa, that left one really stinks. Meanwhile, it just destroys a card.
It blows up all the cards that are there, yep.
From the end of the turn.
Honestly, I wonder if I could snap this here. It might be right to snap them here. It's just scary because they're Deadpool doubled once already.
What does Deadpool do?
He can never die, and every time he would die, he goes back to your hand and gets bigger.
Wait a second. If multiple cards get stronger, also have to sacrifice other cards.
Yes, ideally we want to not. Ideally, dude, I love you, but you're talking at a mile a minute. Go play your games. Thank you for bringing me my water. I love you too. Why isn't your kid play stat? Because my kid is 10 and he plays games like Fortnite.
Victory.
Guess I should have snapped them. The Deadpool is just scary, but I guess with the Shadow Kid it gets less so.
Enough said, bub.
I think I'm doing this. I definitely want to put the Iceman into here when it dies because I want to kill negative power things to make their null worse. I think I put Nico into here because I want a White Widow here, and then I want to Beast Nico and White Widow together. And with drawing 2 extra cards, it's pretty likely that I find Beast. Also, they're a Killmonger deck, so having Nico be at -1 power when they Killmonger her is an advantage for us in the long term. I want to get the dog going. Though they don't have a destroy card on 3. I'm surprised they stayed for my stat.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
I want to clutter up this path so that way if they play something big here, they don't have a clean path to Artem Zola it. And then I'm going to quake the negative zone over into here where the White Widow is. Wait, I'm dumb. This accomplishes that. Hey Jeff, I'm new to the community. I've been lurking a little. I wanted to say I enjoy your stream. Thanks for hanging out, Jedi. Appreciate you dropping here with us. This does mean I'm gonna have priority going into the next turn. I guess this means if they're blowing up the left, their null gets better here. Hey Jedi, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Platinum Tiles, the brand new Prime. I appreciate those direct supports. Streaming on Twitch here is my full-time job, and those direct bits of support are a big part of why that's possible. What do we think of this? I think I'm into it. This gives me a bunch middle, and it gives me a good bit over here. If they're setting up Artem Zola and making this Venom nice and tiny is ideal. Yes, this is my stat. Gosh, Quake is so good. Every time I play a deck with Quake in it, I'm just like, this card is stellar.
Victory.
That's annoying. It's a good draw, though. What was the benefit of quaking in that last game? Doesn't second dinner make this deck feel clunky? I actually think this deck is pretty agile, and like we talked about at the stand-up this morning, I think we're on track to hit our KPIs this quarter, and this deck's agility is a big part of why we're going to be able to do that. That wasn't real because you didn't mention AI improving productivity like 500 times. Yeah, that's fair.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
difference, and maybe this is the piece you're missing about this deck. When you Shadow King a lane, Werewolf jumps to that lane after Shadow King's effect has happened. It's close, it might be right to leave.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
Actually fucking lost to that. That's depressing. It's giving in too many points to the left. If I were to put the Sage in the middle, would I have won? Yeah. Yeah, I should have put Sage in the middle. I should have gone Shadow King here, Sage here, and White Widow here. Against a non-Killmonger deck, I would go Nico Spider-Ham here, but against Killmonger, obviously the demon has diminishing returns. This is Killmonger. It's the only card that makes sense to play right?
I definitely need to change my underwear.
Nope.
Face the might of Asgard! Mjolnir!
I definitely need to change my underwear.
How big is their Deadpool? 8? 16? Well, they have an 8 and a 16. Yeah, because the clothing beds. They also have a 10 power Venom, right? They have 8, 16, and a 10, and we have priority. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm doing here. Leave it as what we're doing. What did I pig? Somebody tell me I missed it. What did I pig? Okay. Well, definitely Widow Center to make sure Superflow is even for us. Okay, well, we don't have to worry about Killmonger this game, I suppose.
Face the might of Asgard! Mjolnir!
If they're ready to kill. I mean, honestly, they might be blowing up the left because of what's it called? Because of null. Nico and the Beast open the Superflow is it's kind of hot here. Oh, they did play their pig out, didn't they? I can't decide. I think it's this. Been too timid about snapping during this match.
Victory!
This matchup seems solid for us. I just haven't played this deck a ton. So am I. I should have snapped when they put the thing on the Nico and they didn't have good setup. Ham and Iceman are very good in this matchup, but then obviously Shadow King is too. Picking apart their key cards and making sure we get Bite snap them here. Excuse me? actually bad for me because it makes it less likely that I draw my hammers, right? No, will it be good to exactly draw the hammers?
Oh, snap.
This is a legal play that you are allowed to make.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Do I want 2 points at Beta Ray Bill or do I want to pork them? I think I want to pork them, yeah? Do I even need the extra energy next turn? I don't think I do, right? I think I just leave the option to Shadow King the Venom in the middle. The setup screamed Venom.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
No, coming through here at the end too. Holy. Hold, please. Order! Order in the court! Order in the court, Hogland! Order in the court!
Mjolnir. To me.
Alright, Bojack Norseman. God, I got you here.
All hail Hydra!
Hail Hydra! Look at the little bitty baby Hydra.
What a game!
Shadow King gave them the business, gamers.
Victory.
Yes, they could have put Hulkbuster on Venom in the middle to get a little bit bigger. Shadow King definitely needs an OTA animation for sure. All right, let's hit some ads and then we'll see if we can close one out today. Can we make it to the top with Thor Dog? Let's find out next time on Dragon Ball Z or in 120 seconds. You know, whichever comes first. I believe. Puppa. So this one came across my Twitter feed, subs. Apparently, Trump decided to take an interview with someone who wasn't just going to be a Fox News lapdog for him. They should give this journalist a fucking medal. Oh, I don't know that I can actually play this on. I think there might be some copyright things with playing the actual newsfeed, so I'm gonna avoid playing it. DCMA, awkward gray area. You push false claims about people like President Barack Obama, saying he was not born in the United States, which is not true. You've told 4 congresswomen, women of color who are American citizens, to go back to where they came from. You've used words like animal to describe black district attorneys. You've attacked black journalists, calling them losers, saying questions that they asked were, quote, stupid and racist. You've had dinner with a white supremacist at Mar-a-Lago. So my question, sir, now that you're asking black supporters to vote for you, is why should black voters trust you after you've used language like that? It's always like, I know how reprehensible this man is and everything he backs and supports, but it really, like, when you line it all up right then, it's still just like, I don't know how we got here, right? Like, at multiple points along the road here, there should have been, this is not okay and should be disqualifying for you to be president of the United States. Well, first of all, I don't think I've ever been asked a question in such a horrible manner. Yeah, imagine someone quoting your own words back to you when they ask you a question. Disqualifying, these are all on his, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. There are a large number of people who vote for Donald J. Trump because of these many deeply racist things he has done and said. It is a feature, not a bug for many bigots. How dare you confront me with the record of my own actions? This is unacceptable. The best new card to buy with tokens right now. I mean, like, if you don't have a clean answer to a card that you want to get with tokens, you can just, like, wait and see, right? It's not like your tokens are gonna expire. In general, Marvel Snap does a pretty alright job of most cards being playable. I'd recommend picking up cards you would enjoy playing with. Kamala Harris is a slimy woman. Kamala Harris is actually incredibly qualified to be president of the United States, unlike Donald J. Trump and J.D. Vance. And she held one of the most progressive voting records in the history of the U.S. Senate, and she backs a lot of really good policy. And doing things like calling Kamala slimy is what racists and sexists do because they dislike who she is. But they know if they actually call out saying they don't like who she is and what she looks like, they'll be appropriately jettisoned from reasonable social circles. So instead, they use words like slimy. Because it lets them dog whistle their bigotry. If I had Bill in hand, I think I would lead on Thor, but with Iceman drawn especially, I think I want to wolf into 3+1 here. Oh, you know, actually, maybe I should have put the Thor here, because I'm gonna need to play Jane over here next turn.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Losing my Shadow King is unfortunate. Loki was very good. Oh, Thor shuffles my deck to put the copycat card back in. That's unfortunate. I don't have a way to interface with their wolf. I have a bunch of unreveals next turn to dance my wolf around, including my Thor. It's close. I guess the Grand Centrals probably favors them, especially since I'm like locking myself in theory over there. Is 13, 15, 21 over here? My dog's ping-ponging around. Widow mid because of Isle. Yeah, that's fair. The Widow could actually have a chance to win mid. I was just thinking the 0 could be relevant for my Siege here. They probably fill here anyways, yeah? Do I want Wolf left? I think so. It's actually super funny because I win the center now, right? Cool.
Union to me. Victory.
I was gonna win this regardless. And even if they had something that wasn't White Widow here, my dog would have jumped 3 more times and ended here, and I would have been plus 16 over here. Would have been at 28, 29. The Grand Central actually ended up being beneficial to us. Hey, Sizer, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We are heading into our last round of Infinite Conquest with some Thor Werewolf by night. Would the opponent also have been on their 4th game? So, Infinite Conquest always tries to pair you into someone with the exact same number of wins. However, it also wants to get you a match in a reasonable amount of time. So the longer both players sit into queue, the wider that range can be. With the one important detail being your last round is guaranteed to be against someone else who's also playing for 5 wins. So this last round is guaranteed to people who are 4-0. The first 4 try to get you someone in the exact same spot, but if they can't guarantee it, they'll make it wider to get you a game faster. This deck felt really solid. There's so many. I feel like people decide what the meta is so quickly in Marvel Snap and give up trying other things. This is a pile of cards we played back before they even, or when they rebuffed Werewolf Revisited. It felt okay then. It just kind of fell off. Would you sub for Sage here if you don't have her Wolfsbane? Yeah, probably Wolfsbane. Some other on-reveal card. Maximus might actually be good too. Because you want that slot to be a card that moves the wolf and he plays for stats on the last turn of the game. Yeah, actually, I think I'd play Maximus, not Wolfsbane. Because Maximus, you could do, like, Maximus, Shadow King, Quake all on the last turn. Sage's purpose is, like, extra stats at the end of the game. Is that dead if you don't have Werewolf by Night? Yeah, I think if you don't have Werewolf by Night, you should play something else. I think this deck's, like, B plus at absolute best, and Werewolf is responsible for its strength. What an appropriate username to queue into after talking about Trump's absolute awful interview he had this afternoon. Fucking cultured video gamer over here. Lies of Trump, absolute garbage. Things you love to see it. Sinister. Our Thors love Sinister London.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
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 Of God. Well, that is a deck building choice you are allowed to make. Should we play around Sandman? Yeah, definitely. Or at least playing out one hammer here. You ever skip? No, I need to beat Sandman. For sure. I might just have Nico eat Shadow King here if we don't draw one of our other ones or twos. It's a scary one, I feel like. Either way, it's possible I should have snapped on the TVA, but I think there's also a good chance they were just leaving regardless. It's hard to, they're obviously a Patriot deck, and sometimes Patriot decks have like Squirrel Girl and other cheap things. Although the Nightcrawler's throwing me off a little bit here. Yeah, getting to find out they have Shadow King in a game like that is valuable. We won a cube and we got to learn about a tech card. I want to snap this, but I also feel like I could get in trouble with Shadow King. If my next 2 draws are Beta Ray Bill Jane Foster, I'm sad that I play Werewolf on 3. Wait, excuse me? You just played Shadow King on curve against me? That can't possibly be right.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
To be fair, if they're an Ultron deck, their deck probably doesn't have time to play Shadow King late, yeah? Shadow King, Wolf jumps, Hammer, Wolf jumps, beast these back. I don't think I need to beast Mjolnir. I think I'm winning this with 2 AOK. Sandman, maybe? One card makes me think Sandman, which is scary.
Mjolnir to me.
Hopefully it's just Larval, yeah. This plays for all 3 real clean, right?
Victory.
Gives me 12. Dog jumps here, dog jumps here, dog jumps here. All right, I've had enough. This was the only avatar I really wanted to border on this season. Got a few more tries for tomorrow and Friday. But that was, good one. Remember, chat, if you don't tweet your new Infinite avatar, it didn't really happen. It doesn't count if you don't tweet it. I don't think I'd make any changes in here. This is card for card what we started with. I think this deck's got a good mix of stuff. This is another deck that's similar to the Darkhawk deck we were playing that was playing Beast. It's like using Beast as a utility card and isn't a dedicated bounce deck, right? This deck's a really quality mixture of like good numbers here at the bottom and even with Sage, but then also like this scotch of disruption. Spider-Ham, Iceman, Shadow King, Quake, and even White Widow to a degree let us get interactive with what the opponent is doing.